How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode. In this episode we have this I believe it's 2002 Honda Odyssey, and the owner believe the starter is bad, so I tried to jump it, and it start right up. When I jump it, I use my tag life, and this episode is not sponsored, guys. So I tried, and it's been sitting for 2 weeks, so this thing started right up. I never have problems with this one. It's my favorite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check it with my TOPDON. I'm gonna check the cranking system. I know the battery is new and it start right up, so I know the alternator is good, otherwise it will kill the battery. So we believe it's the starter, so I'm gonna try to start it right now. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna connect it again and then check the whole cranking system. Completely dead. So now let's connect this. Okay, if it doesn't start, you guys know we need to press this little boost button and it's gonna crank right up. No problems. Even when the battery is really dead, this thing does the job. Link is gonna be in the description if you wanna get one of these. Battery is good. It's 100% charged, so I know the battery is good. Let's do the cranking test. The cranking is low, so the problem is the starter. When you remove the battery, there is gonna be a bolt 10mm right here for this wire harness. Just remove that one and get it out of the way. And on the starter, there is one bolt right there and the other one on the bottom. Tricky one is gonna be one on the bottom. Once you remove those two, you need to remove this one too for the starter. There is another bolt right here. You don't have to remove the battery tray, you can leave it right there. Then just get a set of tools, a little extension, and get those 3 bolts out. With the breaker bar, a little extension and 17mm socket, we can go to the top one. Okay, so that one is loose. For the starter, for the cable on the starter, right there, that's a 13mm. Gotta get that bolt out. Right here on the bottom, there is a bracket. You have to remove that one. That one is 8mm. Where my ratchet is, that one holds the bracket. You need to remove that one before you get to the bottom bolt. Once you remove that one, you're gonna have a little bit more room to put your extension with your 17mm socket for the bottom bolt. This is a small extension for my 1/2-inch ratchet. This is a little bit larger. With this one and the 17mm, we're gonna be able to go on the bottom one, crack it loose. Okay, guys, so this is where we at. I removed the bottom bolt that goes all the way across from the starter, and for the type of extension that I have, it doesn't let me put the socket with the extension underneath because the battery tray is on the way. So there is few bolts that you need to remove. There is one on this side, one on the other side. one on the bottom that it goes over there, and there is one on the other side, but somebody already lost that one. So they did that. So they did me a favor. It's all the way to the back, and it has some connectors attached to it. So I just flip it up. It's gonna give me enough room to put my extension with my brake bar, so I can break loose the bottom one. If you have the right extensions, you don't have to do this step. But in my case, this is too short and the other one is too long, so it's nothing that I can do. I had to remove the tray, but that's not a big deal. Okay guys, so I found my way in there. You have to do it by touch, and once you got the right extension, put it on, break it loose with the breaker bar, and moving the tray out of the way is the way to do it if you want to do it the easy way. But if you have the right extensions, you don't have to. Like I break loose the one on top, but that one is already loose. I just gotta go and change to my regular ratchet to remove it all the way. I removed the bottom one. Now let's go get the one on top. The one on top is a lot shorter than the bottom one. Okay, so let's take this one. I'm gonna take it to AutoZone where I work and then test it. If everything come back the way I think it is, we can swap it for a new starter. On the new starter, the only thing that we need to do is remove the bottom bolt so we can put the bracket that it was attached to it, and then we just do the reverse of what we do. Do the installation, make sure that you connect this one, and it has another connector right here. Once you connect that one and that one, 2 bolts right here, torque it down to spec, and job is done. Okay guys, starter is in place. Make sure that there is a little plug in here on top. Make sure that you connect that bolt. This one is already in. Make sure that one is in place. I already put the bracket underneath, removing the long bolt that goes all the way across. So torque it down the bolts for the starter. So I just gotta put now the tray back on, battery, and start the car, see what it does. Okay guys, make sure that you put all the bolts, all the connections, everything in place, all the brackets. Battery is dead, so we need to jump it. Ready? We pushed it. Let's start it. Link is gonna be in the description for my tag live, for my TOPDON, in case you wanna get them. Now I'm just gonna let the battery charge and then start it again, see if everything works. Okay guys, so we just finished. So that's the way to replace a starter. That's a 2002 Honda Odyssey, and it's not really bad. If you have the right tools, it makes everything so easy. So I checked everything at the end with my TOPDON, and everything went well. Okay guys, if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.